Peace, Starlights. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. She's at the airport. Where are you going? Gotta stay tuned. So I'm about to board the plane. I'm super excited. I'm nervous. You know, I got healing and protective energy all around me. And I'm super grateful for all the workers and the crew members for doing their job and actually doing it correctly. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Look at that. Wow. Got the ancestors watching over me. Peace, Starlights. So I finally got to my hostel. Oh shit! Hold on. Finally here, my hostel. It's my bed for 2 days, and then we going to the coast, going to the beach. You're gonna be going up and down the coastline. That's where I want to be, by the beach, by the water. Put my naked body in that beautiful water and just chill. So I'm gonna take you around the hostel now. So this is where I'm at here. It's pretty cool thus far. And this is stuff. Kitchen and shit. So going outside. Got the pool area over here. The hammocks over here. I'm actually gonna put my tent up, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow night. Last night, put my tent up. Yeah, just chilling. We in Costa Rica, baby. We out chill. Peace, y'all. Yo, so I'm attempting now to go get food, and it's a 10-minute walk, which I like walking, but I ain't home. So the lady at the hostel, she made me a cute little map thing. So we're gonna figure it out. And I got my Google Maps on. So I mean, I can't use the GPS because I don't have Wi-Fi, but I could definitely use it as navigation. You know, gotta go back old school, you feel me? It's a cool flower bush. Still walking. You're going the right way so far, which is great. That's a dope view. I don't know if y'all see that right there. It's pretty cool. So I'm actually eating an actual banana. A real banana. Actual banana is actually pretty small. It's not them long things we be having back in the U.S. It's actually pretty small, and it's really good. I don't know. It's like sweeter, I think. I don't know. It's good. I tried this fruit right here. I don't know what it's called, but it tastes really good. It was like, it wasn't really sweet and it wasn't really bitter. It was cool. This is the shell of it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I'm at a vegan option restaurant, and everything was in Spanish. And I was struggling, but I had a whole order, so I'm okay with this. So we gonna eat good. I'll show y'all the food when it comes out. Okay, so this is my food here. Drink so good. So I'm back at the hostel after getting rained on. But I'm chilling for the rest of the day. So I'll show y'all what I do tomorrow. See what we got planned for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm excited about my journey, and we out here. See y'all tomorrow. Morning. Second day. It's about 6:30 a.m. I've been up. I was eating a mango before I went. So, killed that. And I actually got that from a local farmer guy who grew it or picked it, whatever. But I feel good today. Last night I slept pretty well. I think I know where Mama, the universe is healing first. So I went to sleep really early. Like, I live in Jersey, so like it's a 2-hour difference. So it was 5 o'clock here and like 7 o'clock there. And I usually be sleepy around that time. Anyway, so it makes perfect sense. But I slept throughout the whole night, and I just felt good. I felt good. I don't sleep on beds. I actually sleep on the floor back at home, but I slept in the bed here. And I'll plan on doing that the rest of the time I'm here, unless I'm sleeping in my tent. But I feel good. I'm learning that right now it's about emotional healing right now. Healing the emotional body of myself. So today I'm heading to Jaco. That's the beach, the coastline. I was gonna go Wednesday, but like they say it's winter season here, so you know it's gonna look all cloudy like this and maybe a little bit of sun. And I don't want to get sick, and I need my vitamin D. So once I get on the bus, I'll show you all that. But right now, I'm just gonna just put my toes in the grass, pack up a little, and I see y'all when I get on the bus. Peace, y'all. So I'm walking to the bus stop. Look, got my bag on me. It's actually pretty heavy. It's crazy because I feel like I didn't pack that much shit, but I think because I got my tent, it makes it heavy on like my lower back. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a whole athlete. I lift things more than this, so I'm not tripping about it. But yeah, check the scenery out down there. Pretty flowers here. It's dope. So, this is cool though. This is cool, man. Y'all gotta come out here or anywhere you feel like you wanna go and just travel, man. Get your backpack. Get people who believe in you to invest in this trip. Shit, I did. Peace, y'all. I'm on the bus. About to go to Jaco. We out here. We ain't leave yet, but we out here. I still got my cookies. I got some water, and shout out to Ash. I got my book. So I'm about to just chill. It's about a 2-hour ride. Just chilling out. I can't wait to put my toes in the sand. So I'm about to just relax and chill. Yeah. Peace, y'all. I'm at the hostel. This is my bed right there. My locker right there. I'm about to go put our toes in the sand, so come. I just want to show you the door. Make sure I got the key. Hold on. I got the key. Okay. This is the door here. So where was that here? So show you around real quick, real small. So the kitchen and stuff like that, and the pool. And here we could chill up there. Chill up there in that balcony there. So I'm going to the beach now. And I'm excited. Because I've been wanting to put my toes in the sand all fucking summer, yo. Ever since I got home, like from North Carolina, I just wanted to put my toes in the fucking sand. And I didn't get to, but now I get to. I learned so far, just by walking on the beach, I learned a lot about myself. And I feel like, no, I know that I'm dealing with certain situations from my lower self. And for me to be where I truly want to be and be that higher being that I know I can be, I have to stop dealing with things from my lower self. I come from my lower self and I accept my lower self, but I can no longer in this healing process deal with things from my lower self. I can't deal with people from my lower self. I can't deal with basketball from my lower self. I can't deal with relationships. I can't deal with friendships. I can't deal with none of that from my lower self anymore. I can't. It won't work. It won't work. So from now on, I'm dealing with things from my higher self and my higher self only. My higher self knows what's truly best for me. But sometimes my lower self gets comfortable and wants to deal with what makes it comfortable. Moving on from something that no longer serves you a purpose is dealing with your higher self. So when you're dealing with something that you know you shouldn't be fucking with anymore, but you still decide to entertain it, you're dealing from your lower self. You can no longer deal with shit if you in this healing process, deal with shit from your lower self anymore. And this is what I learned. For me to truly be where I really, truly want to be. I truly want to be in Europe playing basketball. I truly want to have a partner who actually deals with me, supports me, communicates with me, loves me for me, grow with me. I want friends who support me, love me, who are loyal, who grow with me, who has dreams and aspirations that's going after it, they not talking. I only want spiritual, beautiful beings in my reality. And that's dealing with my higher self. My lower self allows lower beings who complain and shit, who don't want to be who they truly need to be. They entertain them and keep them around. That's dealing with the lower self. The lower self is comfortable. It wants mediocre people because you love them. Fuck that. Love them from a distance. And that's what I'm doing. I'm learning that. I'm learning that. Just by sitting, I'm in tune with mama right now. This whole time I was walking to a spot on the beach I truly wanted to be at. And that whole journey of walking to the spot, I saw the energy. I'm just talking to myself like, wow, all the situations I've been through in the past and recently. I'm like, wow. I'm dealing with a lot of these situations in my lower self. But no more. I'm not dealing with it no more. So I'm going to continue on chilling at the beach. Now this is a healing journey. So it's this whole thing. It's only day 2. And it's only in the afternoon. It's not even at nighttime. This is what I'm learning so far. I have to start dealing with things from my higher self and the being that I know I am. Everything, not just certain aspects of my life. I have to deal with every single part of my reality from my higher self at all times. Alright, so I washed up, so I'm about to go get some rice and beans because there's no real vegan spots out here, so but get some rice and beans. You can't never go wrong with rice and beans, but I'm downtown. So about to get something to eat. I'm starving. This morning I am waiting to go on a speedboat to go to I forgot the name. I will put the name up and I edit it. But yeah, I feel good. I'm excited. Like right now, I probably look like it's something on my mind, but actually my mind is really, really clear. Like I could finally think out here, like, cause I get oxygen, and a lot of things that wasn't clicking at home are finally clicking in my head now. Like being by myself, especially in a different country, it allows me to be isolated in paradise. It allows me to it allows me to evaluate myself in a different way than if I was at home. Um, I'm just learning a lot about myself, and like I said yesterday, uh, being in my lower self and how I deal with situations in my lower self. I feel like now I'm really grasping on that concept because I had time to just be and sit and just be. I don't hate my lower self. I thank my lower self because without being in my lower self, I wouldn't know what it means to be in my higher self. So I'm grateful for my lower self. But for me to unlock what I need to unlock within myself, I have to be in my higher self to unlock it. If you've been following me, you know that my dream job is to play professionally in Europe, basketball in Europe. And now I was looking at it as it was outside of me, but there's nothing outside of me. But I know that already. Everything is inside of me. I create my own reality. So I am aligned with my dream job, but for me to fully unlock it, I have to grow inside of me. And what I'm doing, every single day I'm asking my spirit guides to be of assistance to me, unlocking parts of myself that needs and showing me parts that needs healing and showing me parts that needs to continue to grow. You know, everything is a process. You know, people say you can't grow overnight. It takes one thought of change that you truly want, and you could change that in a day, and you can work on processing that change until you see it. But it only takes that one thought. So I'm acknowledging my lower self, and I'm acknowledging that for me to be who I truly really want to be, I have to live in my higher self all the time. And being in your higher self doesn't mean that you're better than anybody. It just means that you're not co-signing your own bullshit no more. And you damn sure not co-signing nobody else's. And you handle situations in a more positive manner conducive to you. Not more so of the person, but more so of yourself. Is realizing that at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself. A lot of beings might want something from you, but it's all about what you want for yourself. And I understand now. I see y'all on the speedboat. My peace, everybody on the speedboat. And it's lit. It's lit out here. Check this out. Peace Starlights. So I just arrived at my hostel. So now I gotta walk into town. Safety first. Gotta walk into town and grab some fruit, get some water, eat because I'm starving. But yeah, it's kind of like the jungle around here. Oh, look at this flower, look. It's beautiful. There's the doggy. But yeah, so it's kind of like the jungle around here. It's nice, it's different. You know, it's more human up here, humidity up here, but it's nice. It's nice, definitely nice. It's like one road up, one road down. So it's nice, it's really nice. I'm staying out here for 3 days, and then I'm going to continue on my journey to a couple more beaches. Oh, look, guy. So we'll continue on. Let me show you this right quick. Ooh, I'm gonna drop the camera. So yeah, I'll be literally listening to that all night, just hearing the roaring of the waves hitting the land and the rocks over there. I'm excited. It's going to be a good time here. Everything is walking, so I'm definitely getting my cardio in. Definitely. All right. See you in a little bit because I'm about to get some food. Okay, so I'm at the restaurant. It's called Organico. So I'm going to get a smoothie, and I'm going to get some veggie balls. Alright, so this is my food right here. This looks magical. And this is my drink right there, so it's lit. Peace, y'all. So I'm back at my hostel. I'll probably make a little tour. It's just simple stuff. It's really not really too much going on in this one, but the scenery here is what's really going on. Check this out. This is the scenery, me just sitting here. So yeah, beautiful scenery. I'm loving it. I just feel relaxed. I'm just chilling right now, just taking everything in. I met Yaya today, and Giorgio. Real cool souls, real cool beings. You know, they're just out here just living life, being free, doing what they gotta do. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. So I'm staying out here for about 3 nights, and then it's on to the next. I keep staring out that way because I'm looking at the water, so don't mind me. But yeah, I feel good. Today was just a day of having fun. Today I feel like a big ass kid today. Like we were at the beach and we were just playing in the sand like little kids. Like it felt so normal. You know, like nobody's judging or saying you need to act older or whatever the case may be. Like we were acting like little kids, just having fun playing in the water. It was beautiful to feel that way. Just having fun without a care in the world. Not worrying about nothing in that moment. Just being. So I appreciate them for sharing that moment with me. But I'm gonna just sit here and just chill for a while, so most likely I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning. Back, another beautiful day. A new day for opportunities. I'm out chilling. Just taking it all in. It's about 5 a.m. maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock out here. I'm just grateful to be out here, and I'm just happy. I really don't even have anything to say today, this morning. Maybe later on today, but I'm just taking everything in, and I'm definitely learning a lot. I actually do have something to say. Last night, as you can hear, if you can hear it, all I can hear is the waves crashing. And that's an unfamiliar sound for me back home. Usually you hear motorcycles driving fast. You hear, because I live close to a highway, so you hear the highway cars. In the morning, you'll hear people beeping. You feel that thrill of being in a rush. But you don't hear waves crashing and making their natural sound. Hearing the water all through the night and hearing that natural sound, that sound of the universe. It naturally makes it sound like that. And it's like from what I detected, it's about 10 different sounds. From when the water comes to the shore, to when it rises, to when it comes down, to when it hits the shore, to when it starts to pull back, to when it actually pulls back into the water, and it makes splashing noises when it releases itself again. All of those sounds, if you not really listening to it, they all sound the same. But if you really listen to mama, they all have different sound vibrations, regardless if the pitch is low or high. I just wanted to kind of share that because that's something I've been observing. This is the sounds that we should be hearing, or if you're in the jungle, just hearing the birds, they sound so loud, but it's not a loudness where you feel like, oh my gosh, here they go again. It's like a sound of peace, where you've been hearing fucking police and ambulance sirens all night and hearing all types of horns and shit that's not natural to our ear. That vibration that we hear is not natural. But this is natural. Listen to the waves all night, and I slept like a baby last night. It was different because I'm able to sleep at home. I sleep very well at home. I don't live in an environment where I hear police sirens all night, but some people do. I grew up like that, but where I stay at now, I don't hear it. But you still hear the horns and all that stuff. Can't get rid of that. But just to hear crashing of waves, it's beautiful. Just to hear the actual sounds of animals you never even heard before. It was a really loud, really loud bird. And it didn't bother me because to me, that's not a natural sound. But it is a natural sound in my true being. I just wanted to share that. Just hearing different sounds, learning about sound vibrations. It's so important. What we hear is just as important as what we see, and what we smell, and what we taste, and what we touch. Still got healing to do. Just taking everything in one day at a time. I don't know what I'm doing today, so I'll talk to y'all Very, very, very soon. Peace, y'all. Yo, so I found me like a spot on the beach where I'm at now, and it was nobody around, so I got booty naked, and I'm just connecting, meditating and shit. So I got like this, look at the sand here, it's like grayish, blackish. So yesterday, I was in the sand, and I had put like sand and like scrubbing the sand on like my hands and my feet. So when I woke up this morning, my hands and feet were really soft. So I decided to do it on my whole body, which I did. And I went into a lotus pose, and I started meditating. So while I'm meditating, a watermelon comes into my vision, right? So prior to coming to the beach, I had brought a watermelon so I could eat it later, right? Nigga. I saw the watermelon in my vision. I come back, I turn around, the monkeys went into my bag and took my watermelon out my bag and started eating that shit, bro. I'm like, I didn't even know what the fuck to do. Like, dead ass, like I didn't even know what to do. So I'm sitting here watching the monkeys eat my watermelon, and I'm just fascinated, like, wow. So I go by there, mind you, they wild monkeys, so I don't want no beef. So I go over there and I get my bag, right? So I had my bag, I had like cookie crumbs in it because I was using that as a bag to get my seashells. So I put my bag with the cookie crumbs in the bag. Tell me why these niggas, and I put my bag back down, right? So tell me why they went in my bag and got the bag with the cookie crumbs, nigga. So I'm like, fuck it. So I grabbed my clothes, mind you. I grabbed my clothes, my phone, which is important, my clothes, and I grabbed my bag, put my book in it, because they took my book I had in it, they just threw it out. And I'm trying to find my shirt, but I couldn't find my shirt. So I'm like, all right. So I grabbed my bag, grabbed everything, took my charger out, all that. So I put my stuff back in there, and I just moved close to the ocean. I had my bag on my shoulder. Mind you, I'm naked with mad sand on me. And I'm right there. So I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get bullied by no damn monkeys, right? But at the same time, safety first. So I'm like, all right, I gotta find my shirt. And I realized that my flip-flops were still over there too. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I waited a couple minutes, and then I went over there, right? So the monkey's looking at me like, what you wanna do? What you gonna do type shit. I'm like, yo, I don't want no beef, fam. So I went to go get my slippers real quick. I tried to find my shirt, and mind you, there are people on horses now coming. Like, you know how they got the tourists with the horses and shit? Now they're coming. So now, mind you, I got sand on me, I'm butt naked, and the fucking monkeys are still eating my fucking watermelon, right? So now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm naked. There's kids on the horses and shit. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm a whole human being, bro. They came in this fucking world butt ass naked just like everybody else. I'm like, fuck it at this point. So I grabbed my shit. I got my flip-flops, because the tourists are there, and they're taking pictures of the monkeys. So now the monkeys are, you know, flexing and shit like that for the camera and shit. So I go get my flip-flops. So they're looking at me and the other people on the horses, me and the people on the other horses, right? They're trying to figure out if I want to take that watermelon back. So I'm like, y'all can have that shit, fam. You know, trying to send that energy, because I know they can't understand what I'm saying. So I'm trying to send that energy, like, yo, no threat. Like, I just want my shirt. So I found my shirt. I got my shirt. And I started walking back up, and I'm like, wow, they really just took my watermelon out my bag, though. And I really wanted that watermelon. That was my dinner for the night. I wanted to eat that instead of buying food. You know, eat half and then eat the other half. Hola. Eat the other half later. But I still got a little bit of sand on me. I got re-butt naked. I put my clothes on real quick, because there was mad people coming on horses. I'm like, what? Yo, I've been out here for about 2 hours. 2 hours, and it was nobody here. So now all of a sudden niggas is coming with horses and shit. And mind you, look, I don't know if the people over there that you see, the monkeys are literally over there eating my fucking watermelon. And that's why they're over there looking at them. They're looking at the monkeys. That's why they're over there. They stop and look at the monkeys, and the monkeys are fucking eating the shit out of my motherfucking watermelon. So yeah. So I had to share that with y'all. Crazy, but it just felt good to be naked in the ocean, and I feel cleansing. Like something about the sand feels ancient. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel cleansed. Even though I had that interruption, I still feel cleansed because it just makes me think like it doesn't matter how grounded you be, things are always going to happen to make you uncomfortable. So how do you get back at your peace? You allow things to happen and play out in that moment, and then you go back and find your peace. Because right now I'm peaceful. Look, I'm sitting on a big ass fucking log tree thing. So I'm happy, I'm chilling, I feel good, I'm excited. You know, they still over there taking pictures of the monkeys. That's beautiful. I gave them that because I didn't see the monkeys when I got over here. So I saw one. When I put my stuff down, like an hour into me chilling, being to myself, I saw the monkey. And he was snooping around. And then his homies came through. And then after my meditation, I just turned around. Like fucking 3-4 fucking monkeys. And only one eating. Mind you, one is eating. He's not allowing, or she's not allowing the other ones to eat. He or she, that monkey, was the only motherfucker eating. That was the first one. And all the other ones just gather around it. And they try to eat too. And they like, nah, I'm eating this shit. So, you know, but I just feel great. It's been a beautiful day. I've been out here for 3 hours now. So I'm about to head back. It's actually like a 30-minute walk back to where I stay at. So I'm going to show you around while I'm walking back, because that shit was a fucking journey getting here. I mean, like, I thought it was going to be like a clear path. No. So I'm gonna show y'all as I'm walking back, like, what I saw and stuff like that. And what really bothered me about walking here was the plastic. So I'm thinking people dropping plastic here, but Costa Rica beaches is really clean. So I had to think about, it's our plastic from the United States and other places around this area that the plastic is getting thrown into the ocean and is washing up on these beaches, and we're not even being mindful. And mind you, like, some people who probably gonna watch this vlog probably eat fish and shit like that, and the fish eat this micro plastic. The fucking fish eat that. So you're eating fucking plastic, bro, and it's washing up on the beaches. The beaches are not dirty here. Like back in Jersey, I only can speak for Jersey because that's where I'm from. The beaches is like kind of dirty, low key. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see plastic bottles and people not giving a fuck about mama and shit, but then want to complain that it's dirty at the same time. But when I saw the plastic here and realized when I first got to the beach how clean it was, it threw me the fuck off. I'm like, hold on, it's clean as fuck here. So, because people actually take care of their environment. And that's the difference. We don't give a fuck about the United States and our areas of where we're from, but we always complain about how dirty it is. But if we take care of our own shit, at least in our environment where we live at, it will look nicer. So, I mean, it's just that people just don't give a fuck. But it just really bothered me to see how much plastic it was. You know, I saw like Lego pieces, like Hot Wheels, like fucking racetracks and shit, and just bottles and half of like hampers and shit. I'm like, wow, that ain't coming from here. Cause like where we at, where I'm at, kinda is like in the jungle. Like back there is the jungle. So it's coming from out there. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So this is the beach I was at right here. They call this the big beach. So I'm gonna show y'all about, like, I was all the way down there. Jungle. Okay. Water. Not sure what that is. Like garbage and stuff, like people picking up the plastic, putting those bags here. That's where I was at. So, yeah, it's a journey. Yeah. is definitely a journey, though. Definitely a journey worth taking. I just want to show y'all this real quick. Look at this stuff. That comes from a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look at all this shit right here. Look at this. You gotta look at this. It just makes me, or more mindful of when I go home, how I take care of my plastic shit for now. Look at this shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is probably from some fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's all washed up from the beach. From most likely us in the U.S. most likely. There's an actual if you haven't seen it, documentary on Netflix is called Plastic Paradise. Yo, check that shit out. And that's for like the people who still eat seafood and all that other bullshit. Yeah, check that motherfucking shit out. Check that out. Look at this shit right here. We gotta just start being mindful of how we treat mama for real with this plastic. Because plastic is indestructible. So it lasts fucking forever. So we have to start being mindful how we take care of mama. Just one more time before we go. Show y'all the next section when I get there. It's cool now, but when I first got out here on this journey to that part of the beach, it's hot as shit. So I'm sweating. It's like I was fucking working out. I mean, it is a workout, I ain't gonna lie, but you heard that, you almost fell. But this is a different workout. But it is beautiful out here. Like, it's beautiful. It's very peaceful out here. I gotta come out here. I just appreciate this whole journey. Just being out here, this whole journey that I call my life in general. The unhealthy perception, that's what the fuck it is. And it's not what it is. You make your own reality. Once you start to love and care for yourself, your perception gets healthier. The healthier your perception, the better your decision making when it comes to things and situations and people and places that happen in your life. And that's real. We out here thinking, some people out here just thinking like, they crummy ass life, that's just what it is. They have to just live their life. And that's not true. You control your own reality, your own destiny. You gotta understand that things, crab is over there. Everything is infinite in the universe. So every part of you that could possibly be is already happening. Everything. Possibility. You being a billionaire, a crackhead, or whatever the fuck you want to be, it's already playing out in parallel universes. There's all types of yous everywhere in this whole infinite universe. The difference is you control this one. So it's like that billionaire you can become that right now. You just gotta put yourself in spaces to be that. Or the crackhead you, same energy. You have to put yourself in that type of environment spaces. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. So at the end of the day, it's up to you what you truly want to do. Me, I choose to be great and everything that comes with greatness. I was meant to be great. Everything that has happened to me in my reality thus far has set me up for greatness, never failure. I've been to the bottom. I don't want to go there no more. All of us has been to the bottom or still there. It's up to you if you either want to stay or get the fuck up and keep rising up. You can't fall. You already down. You can't fall lower than you already are. Like, that's not a thing. You can only stay or get the fuck up and do something different. And I chose to get the fuck up and be great. No matter what people say, I want to be great in everything I do. No matter if people try to stop me from getting my dream job or whatever I decide I want to do in my lifetime. People who are not doing what they want to do, we call them haters. And they keep you from being great. But they're, I know y'all heard like haters are your biggest fans. And that's true. They want to keep you from doing what they truly wish they could do. How you doing? And that's being great like you. But you keep on chucking. And I say that because I'm talking to myself. Because there's times where, you feel like giving up. But then you just be like them. And what you truly want to be is great. So keep going. You got this. You got this. I'm not sure what this is all about. There's a sign there, but it's kind of hard to read. Yeah, so I don't know what it says. So it's beautiful crystal, most likely. This thing is vibrating like crazy right now. And I even feel it when I got rubber shoes on. But I still feel it. That's how strong it is. Look at that. I'm on this beautiful crystal. It's just vibrating. Just like I said, like, it's vibrating. It's amazing. I'm just so grateful to be out here. Hopefully I can hear the audio. It's so windy out here. Speak kind of loud. Yo, it's so beautiful out here. I gotta get out. Get out the States. And it's just a vacation or whatever, like just to see something new. I'm not saying move out, nothing crazy like that. It's your own personal business. I'm just saying just do something different, yo. Just something different. I'm almost, I think I'm done. I'm back at the regular beach now. But yeah, this was a journey. It's like a 25, 30-minute walk to that beach, but I'm heading back to the hostel, wash up, probably make a couple more videos once I get out there. Probably just talking about my day and how everything just made me feel today. Just probably ended there. So I'll see y'all in a little bit, maybe. If not, then see y'all tomorrow. Peace Starlights morning. It's Friday. Today I was gonna chill out. I'm not gonna do anything. Like a lot of movement today. I'm just probably gonna go get something to eat later on today and then come back up here and just chill for the rest of the day. Go to the rocks and meditate and just relax. This week has definitely been a big week for me. I learned so much about myself. I feel like I said in the beginning of the video, just talking about like my emotional body. I feel like I don't take care of my emotions the way I should. And I feel like being here has definitely opened my eyes of what that truly meant to take care of my emotional self. So I definitely see a big change in how I'm dealing with situations and how I'm looking at it now in my higher self and a more healthier perception of it. So I look forward to taking all the tools that I have gotten so far and getting ready for tomorrow. We're going to, I'll put it on the, I know how to spell it, I don't know how to say it. So I'll put it on this video where I'm going tomorrow. And like I said, just this is all just a healing process. So tomorrow I'm leaving, going to one more beach, stay out there till Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be in San Jose, hop on a plane back to Jersey. And just applying everything I learned, but everything has definitely been a journey. I'm super grateful that I have this opportunity to even be out here and to travel and to get in tune. I feel like that's the main thing, just watching other people, they might look at the same thing, but do they see it in a form of peace? Or are they just looking at it and just looking at it as, well, it's just an ocean? Or do they see it as something that has an infinite being? Just stuff like that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my vlog for this weekend and look forward to the vlog of me going home. I'll drop that when I'm actually home. So look out for that. I hope y'all really enjoyed it because I had a crazy, crazy week of just aha moments and realizations, and it's just really can't explain things that need to be experienced. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.